Welcome back everyone. Right, we're back to the roof, and what I'm going to try and do is get it finished now, because I've had a lot of stop-start with it with the weather. I've now got a couple of days where the opportunity is not too bad. There might be the odd little shower, but it's looking fairly clear. So I'm going to try and get it done, and get it done in this vlog. Hopefully. Definitely. Right, let's get on. That looks okay. But that doesn't. We've just had a bit of a downpour, but I think it's okay. The mortar up there, it looks okay, and it's reasonably sheltered under there, so I'm just going to give it 5 minutes and then carry on.
Just coming outside to dig the tomato bed, and I've put my mushroom pot outside. I bought these to grow some mushrooms. It's got the seeds in, and it takes about a month, but I've put it outside because it had a load of flies in it, and they should be ready in the next couple of days, but I can't see any sign of any. There's some white bits here, I don't know what they are, but what you do, you get the kit and put the compost on, keep it damp, and then after 10 days you take the plastic film off the top and water it once a week. But I don't know, doesn't seem to be much sign of life. So we'll see. I'll bring it back in later. Just coming round into the potager. This is where I'm going to grow the tomatoes, along the wall here, in line with the trough there. And I've already got some rhubarb coming up in the corner, which I thought I'd lost with the frost. But I think I'm going to move it away from the wall a bit, because they do get quite big. So it's coming up there. I haven't put anything in here. I think I'm going to put salad things in here, lettuce and spring onions and stuff like that. few carrots seeded from last year. 3. There might have been more, but Max or Baxter might have dug them up. Here's Max doing his zoomies. Hello, Lexi. He'll be back in a minute. Here he comes. He does that most evenings. Note to oneself, don't leave sellotape or brown tape on your cardboard because it doesn't disintegrate. Some beef tomatoes that have come up, and I'm going to plant them now. They are quite small, but it's quite sheltered here, and I'm going to try and sow the rest of my seeds straight into the ground. Now we're in double figures.
Right, it's 1 minute to 2, and that means I can start making some noise again, because for the last 2 hours I've had to be quiet, and that's all because of the French lunch break. 2 hours where you cannot make a noise, otherwise you get deported or punished for the rest of your life or something, I don't know. So 1 minute to go. There you go. 2 o'clock. It's official. Well, that didn't take too long. Some are easier than others. Right, so I'm going to mortar them in now. I may, just looking down the line, have to cut another one here if I want to continue this line, but I'll worry about that when I get here. So I'm now going to mortar these in, and once they're in, it's onwards and, well, upwards. The very last tile. Hey. Right, just got to tidy this up and then we're done. Down to ground level and have a look, but from up here it looks fine, so yeah, done. Well, that's it. I've got to just go along the front edge and tidy up the mortar there, the pointing, but I'm going to get a wire brush on that and then put some pointing in. I've got a little bit of pointing to do down the side. I've done 2/3 of it, just those last row of tiles, but effectively that's it, it's done, and I'm really pleased with that. I think it looks absolutely lovely, really lovely. What we'll do, we'll spray it once a year so no moss can form. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I think it's great. What I love about these tiles is the very sort of handmade nature of a lot of them. You know, you've got these almost an upside down V shape. Well, these are basically moulded, and then the maker would put them on his or her knee and then shape it accordingly. And so what you have is different shapes according to the different person who made them. So if you had a woman making them, you've got a smaller V, it's more pronounced, and when you've got a man, you've probably got it's not quite as just looking at those two, just a slightly different shape, so those probably made by two different people. And then amongst them we've got these here which are more shallow and they're more uniform, so I think they were probably made later in a mould or of some sort. So it's very interesting working with them, but of course it does make it quite tricky at times to get them all to fit, but that's kind of what I like about it. I don't want it to be even. uniform. And you'll notice where I started down in this corner here, those tiles are slightly cleaner. Well, they've had 2 or 3 weeks of rain, and heavy rain, and then all these, you know, there's a lot of dust on these, and get a few showers, a few spells of rain, and they'll clean off as well. Not that I'm that fussed about that, you know, I quite like it as it is. Although one side does look cleaner than the other. Anyway, it's 6:30 Sunday evening. I'm going to go and have a beer. Well, I'm very pleased to have got that roof done. It's I've gone out there a few times to have a go, and then it's rained, so it's a good job, well finished, really.
Yeah, the weather's been atrocious, really.
It has. It's lovely now.
We've had
but,
a few odd sunny spells, but we've had so much rain.
Yeah, but it's nice now. So, but so we're going to carry on in the potager at the moment. We've made a decision about the fence, haven't we?
Yeah, moving it over.
Yeah.
About 5 metres.
Yes, we're going to move it along because we just don't feel that we are going to have enough room. And before I finish it, might as well move it now. And we've got to finish this end off as well, so it seems an ideal opportunity. So I've just got to dig up these posts. It's one of those things, we didn't know when we first did that how much room we'd need. We thought that would be plenty, but it's not.
We eat a lot.
Yeah, obviously. And we've actually got a photo which was sent to us of, I think it was 1961, and it was an aerial photo which shows the potager. So I'll dig that out and put that in the next episode, I think. It's quite interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, they actually had the beds going
that way
across,
whereas we've got them that way.
But it doesn't make any difference.
I don't think it matters which way, but yeah, we'll dig that out for next time. So
and they actually had a hedge where we're actually going to put the fence now.
Yeah.
To section off the rest of the walled garden. And
that's the first and only old photo we have, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we haven't got any others. So that was interesting. So we'll show that next time. But anyway, thank you for watching. And if you could subscribe and press the notification bell, it would greatly help us. And we had an email overnight from a lady who says that she's not been getting her notifications. She pressed all notifications, but she hasn't been getting any. So she has to come and search for us, and she did, and she found 4 episodes that she hadn't seen recently.
We don't know why.
No, so our apologies. We haven't had a chance to answer the email yet. It came in this morning, but hello Pamela, and sorry for your problem, and we'll sort it out for you. I don't know whether it's anything we have to do this end, or whether it's just a problem with YouTube. So if any of you have had any experience of that and not getting notifications, maybe from other channels, and now you've resolved it, please let us know what the problem was and how to resolve it.
And if you like what we're doing here and you want to support us, head on over to our Patreon page.
Yep.
It would greatly help.
That really does help.
Restoring stuff.
There's a lot of exclusive videos and images on there, and we'll leave the description in the below, or the link in the description below.
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyway.
You haven't woken up yet. It's that hour ahead.
Yeah.
That you've lost.
We've lost an hour, so. But there you go. So, thank you, and we shall see you next time.
Yeah, I'm not sure which
You're
day.
not awake
I don't know
either.
which day it is.
Bye.
Bye.